Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle. Speculative selling and wheat export demand continue to pressure corn and wheat futures as corn ended the day down 3. KC wheat was down 11. Soybeans were up 17, largely due to USDA's announcement overnight of export sales of 18.5 million bushels to the Communist Chinese. As expected, the Communist Chinese have now started buying significant amounts of corn from Brazil. The Brazilian corn is currently cheaper than U.S. corn, and the volume is expected to reach around 400 million bushels this year. The Ukrainians are ramping up corn shipments as well, with 33 million bushels of corn shipped last week, with 91 vessels currently waiting to load. Corpus Christi's public elevator in ADM is open this week for Milo trucks 8 to 2:45. Cargill is open for trucks this week, Friday 7 to 3. Anderson's in Houston was open this week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so you've just got today and Friday 7 to 2. Neighbor, there's a look at your grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle & Company, Corpus, 361-852-5207. I'm Larry Marble from down on the farm. We're at the kitchen table, and our guest today is Stephen from D&D, and you're bringing us some Preferred information, aren't you?
Yes, sir, Larry. So, the boss ordered one too many truckloads of stuff from Preferred this morning, and I'm going to go ahead and offer 10% off all Preferred panels and squeeze chutes exclusively to Down on the Farm listeners while supplies last.
Down on the Farm listeners, you need to get in on this action. How much percentage?
10%.
Get on down to D&D right now. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, and I'm at extension 160.
We are on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. We had sheep and goats on Tuesday. You and I are speaking Tuesday night, and we're looking toward a cattle sale on Wednesday. Let's review sheep and goats first.
Larry, we ended up with right at 3,700, so we got a few more than we talked about last night. But market was good all the way through. Some of those lighter kids, I quoted them probably 20 higher. Some of those better feeder kids might have been even higher than that. We sold some up to 477, I think, was the top end on some of those feeder kids today. And then the heavier kids, you get, up in that weight a little bit. It was probably steady. I guess we had one little set of muttons that kind of weighed in that 63 or 4 range, spring 360 or 70, kind of where we were last week on that weight class. So I thought it was awful good. Billies were steady. Still had some billies bringing over $3 up to $3.15, $20 right in there. And on the lamb market, I'm going to say it might have just been a tick softer. We had some of those lighter lambs. Seemed like everybody jumped in there and wanted some of those. It was probably steady, and then you got on some of the heavier lambs. It dropped off a little bit, and it was probably a little cheaper. So I thought we got along real well for the means we had, and everybody jumped in there and was active and got them a few. So we got along real well on the sheep and goat end.
I hear cattle in the background. What are you going to draw cattle-wise?
I'm still thinking we'll get somewhere around that 1,500, maybe a few more, kind of like we had last week. They're rolling in this evening. Got probably 1,000 on the yards right now, maybe a few more. So they're still rolling in. So sure ought to shape up for a good sale tomorrow in Fredericksburg.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at the meats from yesterday. National pork carcass cutout value for Tuesday, 336 higher at 89.82. Estimated slaughter for hogs, 491,000 head. That sets the week pace at 974,000. Last week was running at 980, and the same week last year, 926 in thousands of head. As we look toward the cattle side, wholesale box prices, 66 weaker in the choice, 197 lower in the select. Estimated cattle slaughter through Tuesday, 128,000 head. That has the weekly pace at 255 compared to 256 last week and 254 during the same week last year. Looks like we have not moved any fats as of yet this week. And there's your meat moves. Neighbor, here's a quick reminder about Lutz Auction Service, live and online public auction Saturday, December the 10th, 9 a.m. For more information, call Lutz Auction at 830-931-4312. You can preview the sale items on the yard after December the 6th. Here are a few of the examples. A 2019 Cat 262 diesel skid steer, 181 hour? How about a John Deere 8410 modified front-wheel drive with dual? How about a 2020 20-foot gooseneck lowboy trailer? How about a Ford 3930? How about special products from a business liquidation like a Vermeer 504 Pro silage round baler or a John Deere 235 20-foot disc? Follow them on Facebook at Lutz Auction Service D'Hanis. Call 830-931-4312. Sale Saturday, December the 10th, 9 a.m., Highway 90, D'Hanis, Texas, 7 miles west of Hondo. That's Lutz Auction Service. We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, how is the Wednesday sale shaping up Tuesday evening?
Looks like they're a pretty good run, Larry. You got 550 on the yard right now, so 750, something like that tomorrow. Cow run's a little bit shorter. I guess we've got about 60 head of packer cows and bulls mostly. I don't think there's but one pair there today and just a handful of cows to palpate. So most of it be packer cows and bulls, but just a shorter run on them. A lot of good calves and yearlings. Got 57 good red ball face, kind of quarter blood calves in there, weigh 4 to 6, and all kind of dwindles down in number from there, but got a lot of good kind of 20 to 30 head bunches of yellow and black calves. So like I said, quality look real good, expecting somewhere 750.
Good deal. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the sale in Pearsall on Wednesday, Kelly.
Call us at the office, 830-334-3653, mobile 334-1047, website's PearsallLivestock.com.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Maybe this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location, 361-767-7473, pipemovers.com, pipe, steel, and fencing, the Robstown location. We're on the line with cousin Brian Lintzman from Seguin Cattle Company, sheep and goats and cattle on Wednesday. Brian, how's the sale shaping up Tuesday evening when we're talking?
Real good, Larry. Kind of anticipating that 1,000, 1,100 on the cattle end. The calf market's on fire right now. You know, packer cows, that we won't see that till next year, till springtime. But, you know, the calf market is just good right now all the way around, other than them plain cattle. I mean, still, they can't find a home. It's kind of like the Christmas, the land of misfits.
Yeah.
So, but sheep and goat market, same thing. I mean, you know, steadily creeping up, and, you know, everybody's just buying inventory because, I mean, everybody's shutting down after next week. So, you know, everybody's just trying to gobble up some inventory to get them through the end of the year. So,
right.
But I think we'll be in the driver's seat tomorrow.
Good sheep and goat buyers in?
Yes, sir. Everybody's in. That's why I say, I mean, even on the sheep and goats,
Yep.
I mean, they need inventory to carry them through.
All
People
right.
keep eating, and it's the holidays.
Yeah. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Brian.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
I appreciate you. Thank you a bunch.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow night, Larry.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, conditions are just excellent. I don't want to talk about them too much and jinx it, but I love South Texas winters when there's a little moisture. We're starting to get some sunshine. I think we're going to have a great winter weed year, which is all South Texas cowmen's dreams. That really alleviates supplemental issues and whatnot, and cattle just do so much better. And I want to remind your listeners that the bull season is upon us. If you need some bulls, we've got all the popular breeds for lease or sale. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on daily basis on Instagram. Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information. CasasCattle.com. CASAS. CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
I'm down on the farm's Larry Marble here at the kitchen table with my friend R.D. from D&D Farm and Ranch. R.D., I need a squeeze chute, and I understand you can hook me up.
We've had too many squeeze chutes on the lot right now, and we're running out of place to store them. So we're marking them down for any listener who mentions this ad can save up to $1,000 off any chutes in stock while supplies last. The brands we're currently stocking are WW, Preefert, Carter, and our own D&D Maverick chute.
Give us a telephone number to get a hold of you, RD.
Telephone number out here is 830-379-7340. My personal extension you can reach me at is 161. We'll make sure to get you taken care of on these.
We are on the line with Carl Herman from Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. Carl, what's tomorrow's sale looking like in Caldwell?
Well, we'll have a big sale tomorrow, Larry, with the little special we're having at 11 o'clock in the morning, starting at 11, at about 300. I mean, really good, fancy pairs, breds, a few opens, really good young cattle. They ought to sell good. Look like we'll have probably about 11 or 1,200 tomorrow. Good. Is what I'm looking at.
Good. In your regular sale, what's the classiest consignment of calves or yearlings?
Oh, we probably got 50 or 60 good Charolais cross calves that been weaned about 60 days and ready to sell. They ought to bring the bank.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Carl Herman.
Okay, my number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. If you're at the Giddings or surrounding area, call Max Ebner at 540-8676.
Carl, thank you, and we'll talk with you after the sale.
Thank you, Larry.
I'm on the line with George Wackel from Wholesale Steel San Antonio. Now, George, the company is family-owned and operated. How does that influence a customer's buying experience when they walk in the door?
Oh, when you come in the door, you get welcomed by the people in the front office, and we have the guy outside that when you come in, and you get treated like family, not like just some random person trying to buy something. You get treated like your family. You get welcomed when you walk in the door.
George, talk to us about the lifetime warranty on your livestock panels.
The lifetime warranty on the panels is just exactly what it says. You buy the panel. If your bull or calf or something can break them panels, you bring them back, and we exchange them. No questions asked. We know what our panels look like, and we know our stock.
You advertise yourself as wholesale to the public. How would that benefit the client?
Wholesale to the public means you get the same cost of the panels that give to everybody else. Markup of the third middleman. We make the panels and we sell them directly to you. We do have vendors, but they get the same price as you.
George, we've talked about the 150-pound weight of the panels. That's important, correct?
Oh, yeah, we're working in the pasture. I mean, if you got some rough stock in there, the weight of them panels will help keep them down and keep them in place. You get some that are trying to push you out of the way. You got something there between you that's strong enough and durable enough to keep them where they need to be.
George Wackel, give us your address and telephone number.
It is 18840 State Highway 16. In South San Antonio near Somerset, 210-624-2000.
We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how'd the sale go?
Oh, had a great sale, Larry. Ended up with just shy of 3,000, 2,997 head. Market was a good bit better. I quoted it probably 60 higher, just kind of straight across the board. Had a lot of really good cattle, the better quality cattle it sure showed. And then our wean calves, I think they brought I guess 10 to 12 cent premium on top of that. So it was a good day. Our cow-calf pairs, not seeing many stockers, but they brought from 775 to 1,300. I did have a little string of red cows bring from 750 to 1,250. Packer cows are pretty much steady, 72 to 80 on your high-yielding cows, 68 to 76 on your breakers, 32 to 60 on your canners. Packer bulls, high-yielding, 92 to 98. Your low to medium, 72 to 92. The 2 to 3 weight choice steers, 194 up to 260. The heifer mates, 168 to 192. 3 to 4 weight choice steers, 186 to 234. Heifer mates, 158 to 186. 4 to 5 weight choice steers, 178 to 212. Heifer mates, 152 to 178. 5 to 6 weight choice steers, 176 to 202. Heifer mates, 152 to 168. The 6 to 7 weight choice steers, 158 up to 184. The heifer mates, 144 to 162. And the 7 to 8 weight cattle, your choice steers, 148 to 168. And the heifers, 138 to 158. So real pleased with it. The quality was really good. Had a lot of really good strings of cattle, plus having those 800 wean calves in our wean calf sale added to it, but was real pleased with it. Good sale and all the way around.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
We appreciate it, Riley. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a shorter look at the grains courtesy of John Tuggle. Milo through Corpus in December, $12.98. Progresso, $13.71. Yellow corn to Corpus in December, March +2, $8.37 1/4. Progresso, $8.57 1/4. Hard red winter wheat to Houston, $9.60. Beans to Houston, $14.30. 6,572 bales of Texas cotton at $83.33. That's it for Down on the Farm. I'm Larry Marble. You're my neighbor. Neighbor, good day.